We've been in the Sherwood area for just under 30 years, and we had some very bare hills, and of course then we had erosion issues. So we were really pressed to try and control that, because I really don't like erosion. And of course the clay spreading has stabilised things a great deal, so we were able to improve that part of it, which led to many other things then as far as rotations and just generally better production. Probably about 10 years, I guess, or 15 years after we'd worked the clay spreading into our program, we were actually finding that some of the flats were still a bit non-wetting and needed a bit more clay there. And of course the clay was within a delvable depth to bring that to the surface, and then and mixing that in, of course we were seeing great results there as well. But I think there's a great potential as it ages and as we add the things that are required to make it more fertile. So again, it's based on its rainfall, and we're in quite a good rainfall zone. So we've got to work with what we've got, and I guess it's our choice to be here, but we need to manage it. So whatever we're doing, we have to manage the resources that we have. We're using the best knowledge that we have from the trials, and we do a lot of trials. There's a lot of stuff happening all the time to just sort of understand what's going on. But it's a step forward in utilising all the natural resource that we have. We have spent a lot of money to do it. It's kind of driven itself. So once we've got the project sort of happening, we've really committed, what would normally in any other farming operation would be spare money or profit. We've just reinvested that back into what we're doing. I have a great enthusiasm that we can still do much better than what we're doing. So it's very dry years that we've had, but I think had we not been doing the due diligence with our farming system that we think is the right thing for the soil type over the last 10 years, the last 2 years could have been much, much worse. We want to have a robust system that can handle the knocks of seasonal conditions. We've obviously still got to deal with market conditions. We've got to deal with costs. We've got to capitalise on technology. We've got to look after and maintain the ecology to some degree. I'd like to think that we've probably got about 5–6% of our land is still shelter belts. So there's a bit of a responsibility there. But it also drives the value and the wealth of the community. And we're part of the community, we're part of the state. It's driven by financial success, but that's not the key reason or the key result, because it's everything else that comes with it. We've got employees and families that live from this business, and then we shop in the towns, and it has an expanding effect. And if you think when we started here, there was nothing here. So, I feel some pride in the success that the natural resources have offered us, but we've had to do it. So, it's been a challenge, and there'll be a lot of challenges ahead of us, as we've seen the last 2 or 3, 4, 5 years, 10, 15, 20 years, and that'll carry on into the future.